Hi, my name is Lisbeth Melendez Palma, and this video is for assignment number 7 for class diversity and culture. And we are going to talk about the university and community college system, failure versus Nevada versus Farmer. Employees must be treated fairly and with dignity while at work. Most acts in the workplace environment on the employee's behalf are morally obligatory regardless of their consequences for human welfare and well-being. Employers must provide a safe and fair work environment for their employees to prevent a toxic experience and unlimited of lawsuits. This fact is true for all career industries, and employees must do what is right. For example, in 1997, the case for University and Community College System of Nevada and Farmers, Yvette Farmer, a female employee at the University of Nevada, Reno, was initially awarded with $40,000 in damage for violations of the Equal Pay Act. The university won an appeal in front of the state of Nevada Supreme Court. However, the U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear the case, leaving the lower court verdict in place in favor of Farmers. Claims that she was treated unfairly and paid at a lower rate compared to their colleagues who is prominent male figures in academia, Johnson, Makoba, and Black African male enigma. Enigma Sociology, and the University of Nevada Farmers witnessed firsthand the university's decision to hire, promote, and elevate her colleagues on the mere fact that he is a male. The primary two issues before us is this case are whether the university was entitled to judgment and matter of law and whether the district court stumbled by refusing to submit either two jury instructions. In critique of the findings of Nevada Supreme Court, many will argue that Farmer's award amount is mediocre, as more people will agree that she deserves additional compensation due to her experience of discrimination and humiliation in the public eye. She wasn't treated with respect and dignity because she is a female. Many sources have noted that between 1989 and 1991, only 1% of the university faculties were black, and 87 to 89% of the full-time faculties were white. Also, during this period, 25 to 27% of the full-time faculty were women. In an attempt to correct the racial imbalance, the university instituted the minority bonus policy, an unwritten amendment to its affirmative action policy, which allowed a department to hire an additional faculty member following the initial placement of minority candidates. According to sources in 1990, the university published an announcement regarding an impending vacancy of the sociology department. In short, the announcements for replacement emphasized a need for a profile in social psychology in formal organizations while offering a stipulated salary range between $28,000 and $34,000, depending upon the experience and qualifications. Apparently, he was ranked first among the 3 finalists because of the perceived shortage of black candidates coupled with Makoba's strong academic achievement. The research committee sought approval and initially offered Makoba $35,000 with an increase of $40,000 upon completing the PhD. Although the university started Makoba $35,000 to $5,000 increase upon completing this dissertation, Farmer was offered a starting salary of 31,000 and 2,000 raised after completing the dissertation, starting with an initial pay differential of 7,000 upon completion of their dissertation. The pay gap was since widened of 10,838,000 because of the COVID additional years of employment and difference in merit increases. University University of Community College System in Nevada. Uh, However, most people will agree that prescribed race-based affirmative action programs designed to remedy the effect of past discrimination against traditionally disadvantaged classes. Breach of the contract. Nevertheless, as this position of breach contract claim is derivative of nature and wholly dependent of the resolution of the EPA entitled, according to Farmer's understanding of university affirmative action statement, that unwritten minority volume policy violates the university's affirmative action policy. The university, as noted above, has adopted a lawful race-conscious affirmative action policy in order to remedy the effect of manifest racial imbalance and additionally aggregated job category. Mm. As a wise and smart woman, on January 13, 1993, farmers filed a complaint against the university alleged for four causes of action. According to sources, she was claimed that university violation the Equal Pay Act by paying her unequal wages for equal work relative to a male employees of similar qualifications. Her second cause of action, a league race of generation under the Civil Rights Act as amended in 1981. The district court granted the university's motion for summary judgment of farmers' four causes of action, but denied summary judgment regarding the first three causes of action. After the close of environment, the district court reflected the following injury introduced and offered by farmers. The Equal Pay Act especially forbids that Mr. Makova salary should be lower to make two salaries out of one equal. Of two rates of one of pay equal. Equal Pay Act, the university contend that the district court made a substantial error of law by failing to enter a proposed injury instructions which would have a price in the injury that does not has been noted that both PhD candidates had similar education background and qualifications, so why did farmers receive a lower salary? In conclusion, and final thoughts about this case, female employees are based with subtitle but major issues in the workplace environment. Most cases are swept under the rug and not addressed appropriately. Therefore, male employees often are paid in higher rates are recognized at a greater levels than females. Most people would agree that 40,000 is not enough award to repair the psychological and emotional damage experienced the farmer in North Dakota and other people of color watching this message unfold. The fact that these two individuals are people of color makes the story even more complicated and leaves room for further discussions about culture, race, and diversity. Thank you very much for watching or listening. Sorry for my thick accent. I hope was able to understand. And thank you so much for the time that you provide to us with this class. I'm enjoying taking it. And thank you once again, since this is our last week of work.